for sex education. So 330 million gods, and the last god we had was 1,000 years ago. So there was a point of time in Indian history when the number of gods were actually more than the number of worshippers. The supply was more than the demand. I mean, 3 to 4 gods attending to one devotee. Now, which other religion boasts of such personal attention from the gods? But soon the gods realized that this is not a sustainable model. So they called an ultimate, ASAP. And this is how it went. Look, fellow gods, I think you're multiplying too fast. This has got to stop, for God's sake. Literally. So no more gods from now onwards. Are we clear on that? And Kamdev. You better take it easy, boy. Oh, just take a break or do some yoga. Just calm yourself down, Kamdev. And let me tell you, it's not easy being an Indian god. Yeah, it's hell of a tough job. Just look at the amount of peer pressure. The competition. For example, if an Indian god doesn't answer someone's prayer, here people can go like, okay, Lord Shiva, if that's your attitude, then I don't think this is going to work out. I am moving on to Lord Krishna. It's over, Lord Shiva. It's over. So since there are so many gods, just for a better understanding, let's classify them. First, we have the A-list gods. You know, Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Krishna, Ganesha. They're like the superstars. You know, riding high on the popularity charts. They have their own national holidays. Then we have the B-list gods. For example, Kamdev. Now he has got all the critical acclaim. But you know, he still has to get into that A-list bracket. I mean, that commercial success is eluding him. And then we have the C-list gods. There's a whole plethora of C-list gods, and they are like the strugglers. You know, struggling for that one big break. For crying out loud, some of these gods don't even have their own temples. Yeah, you will generally see them in the temple of an A-list god as their sidekick or something. You know, in a supporting role. They will rent a small 4x4 feet space, hire a part-time pujari, and even people don't take this god seriously. They're like... The situation is that bad. Now, as far as I know, some of these gods are even contemplating an alternate profession. Yeah, they're like, shit. Hey, man, I'm thinking of calling it quits, man. You know, maybe become an investment banker or something. Yeah, I heard JP Morgan is hiring. Hey, buddy, don't lose hope. Bhagwan ke ghar der hai, andher nahi. Well, you know, that's just a man-made myth. You see, Lord Ganesha is lucky. His father Shiva is God. His mother Parvati is a god. So even he became a god. I'm telling you, man, it's all about the context. You know, it doesn't matter how much you work. All that matters is how much you network. And you know, it's really tough for us outsiders. Because we don't have a godfather. But God bless you. And hey, by the way, did you hear about the god who was diagnosed with diabetes last week? Poor guy. You know those bloody devotees? They kept feeding him laddus in prasad the whole time. So, you know, sometimes I really feel sorry for these C-list gods. Forget about offering them respect. People don't even offer them any money. Yeah, they're like, okay, 11 rupees would be too much. 5, maybe 1. Just then, your friend comes along and he's like, Abhi, chhodna yaar. I already offered 101 rupees to Lord Krishna over there. Yeah, that should take care of it. They will manage it. So 330 million gods, but if you personally ask about me, I just believe in one God. And he's 37 years old, 5 feet 6 inch, and plays cricket for India. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Well, Raj Thackeray would be very happy to know that God is a Maharashtrian. You know, given the form Sachin is in right now, the day is not far when Sehwag and Dhoni would have retired, whereas Sachin, he would be opening with his son. Ayla, beta, come here. Look, the wicket is quite bouncy. Be careful. Yes, Daddy. I think very soon Sachin would introduce a corporate policy into cricket. Now, retirement will take place at the age of 60. And the day this policy is incorporated, Saurav Ganguly would announce his comeback. You know, sometimes I wonder what kind of tips our coach, Gary Kirsten, must be giving to Sachin Tendulkar. When the fact is that when Gary himself used to play, he had taken tips from Sachin Tendulkar. So, just imagine Gary Kirsten instructing all the players. Hey, Dhoni, go and practice your cover drive. You Virana, go and practice the short ball, okay? And Sachin, you, why don't you go and practice your man of the match speech? Yeah, and this time don't forget to mention my name, okay? So I think I am a big fan of Sachin. And I think the 3 words that best describe Sachin are commitment, achievement, and advertisement. So, you know, right now, T20 cricket is the flavor of the season. It's hot property right now. Well, thanks to the cheerleaders. So, you know, I was just wondering, when T20 format was actually being conceptualized, what have been the reaction of various players? Rahul Dravid. What? Just 20 overs? So when does the batsman settle down? I think Rahul Dravid is one such player who plays slow even in the highlights. And then Saurav Ganguly, and he was like, thank God, now I'll be criticized for just 3 hours. Thank you, that's all from my side.
Vipal Goyal there, ladies and gentlemen. Vipal Goyal.